Hello, everybody. I have felt compelled, inclined really, to share with you what I believe seems to be the best bushcraft knife that I have run across in 15 some odd years of camping, bushcrafting, and knife making in a professional, actual level. And that's the Martindale Ralph number 2 machete. This sheath I actually made because somebody got it for me from overseas, and it didn't have a sheath, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. So give me a second. But obviously, you might be familiar with it. You have seen it once or twice, right? This is the equivalent, right, of, have you ever seen gas or maybe some like a brisket on clearance at your local supermarket, and you call your friend, right, and you're like, hey, they have the brisket on clearance, you trying to barbecue, you trying to do a little grill or something? And it's like, oh yeah, for sure, let's jump on it, let's do it, right? So I feel inclined, right, compelled to tell you guys that this is a secret that should not be gatekept. This, right, is pound by pound what I believe to be the best bushcraft knife. Don't mind my chickens and my plants in the background, right? Video editing has gotten harder for me, so because it's, harder time, so I'm trying to make this in one shot, right? This is absolutely a beast of a knife, right? And I've been wanting one for years. I actually came across it through, remember Ray Mears? I don't know if he's still relevant, but I like him. I think I still have his DVDs, right? I saw it first there, and then I could actually never find it being sold for the United States. So I kind of put it in like my mental back burner, and then I ran into it again. And I was telling one of my friends that was in New Zealand, right? And I was like, hey, if you run into this knife, please buy it. And they did, right? There's several models as well. There's like an actual a Thailand model, which is made in Thailand. They have a factory over there. But just a little close up on it. It has what I believe to be a beech wood handle. These rivet-esque pins, right? It's not full tank. This is full tank. I name it full tank, right? One small modification that I actually have to make to it was this section right here was very uneven and almost like it was cut out or stamped out. So I had to sand it. It's also been heavily polished and sharpened because it came like every other machete with a butter knife edge. And the edge retention on it is extremely high quality. If you are hoping that I'm going to go and I start beating on a piece of wood and batoning and everything, there's no need. There's plenty of videos showing that. But I wanted to let you guys know that if you want a piece of equipment from a reliable country, because I know a lot of people are like, made in the US, do that, blah, blah, blah. Made in United Kingdom, right? If you want a reliable piece of equipment from a reliable country and has timeless tradition, get your hands on one if you can. I know I've seen some on eBay, right? They're not expensive at all. They're $35 to $45 if you can find them. They don't come with a sheath. Some of them might, so let me show you. I might actually start selling these because I had a few people contact me and they were interested after they saw it, right? I spent some time overseas in Japan, and they have these wooden sheaths where it's pretty much, I took a table saw, cut a piece of wood in half, and milled out a little hole, made a little snap leather sheath, put a little piece of burl right here. You've seen some of my other videos where I work with a lot of exotic woods, and that's it. It stays in there. I might add another little snap button, but this is it. And it was reliable, easy to make, and it gets knife covered. It's not like we're going to be out here hiking in the jungles of anywhere to fall off your pack or anything like that. So from one person to another who loves bushcraft and camping, get this in your equipment as soon as possible, because the cost of knives and the cost of tools are going up incredibly. I have a Martindale Golok that I got for $35 when they first started coming out, long time ago. And now they're either discontinued or $120 some odd. Are they great quality? They are. But if you want a unique and reliable piece of equipment, jump on it. Have pretty little grass and stuff like that. The weather has been severe, so here's a sheath I made. It's not anything fancy, but it gets the job done. And sorry, I have a few dogs and I'm one-handed. Here is a knife or machete, Golok. This once again is the Martindale number 2, also made by Ralph. and it's really good quality. Mine came with a very heavy coat of like a varnish, like a spray varnish, so that was a little painful to take out. But after that, I hit it with a belt grinder and shined it up a little bit and sharpened it, and it's there. One thing that I do want to add to the sheath is the same wood, right? I'm gonna make another sheath. This is just like so I can have it covered. A same piece of wood, just like that, but down here, and slap a ferro rod with a little piece of like, you know, elastic so it can stay there, and then you'd have the complete, you know, super set. So yeah, my leather work has always been kind of hit and miss, but once again, this is, you know, a quick make. But let me tell you, from being absolutely thick, from great quality high carbon steel, and it's been left out a few days in the rain as well, hasn't rusted, this is very great quality. If you can get your hands on one, please do. This is the brisket that I'm telling you to go get. Throughout the years, I have gotten several hundreds of knives, machetes, etc. If you are interested in anything regarding like the collection you see, I have a lot of YouTube shorts, stuff like that, or you want to see a closer look to something, see, hey, should I buy this? Hit me up, because I either have it, buy it, or I can get it pretty easily. And if you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Subscribe. I respond to almost all comments, and thank you for watching.